Hi everyone, welcome to lesson 1 of our Power BI crash course. If this is your first time in the channel, kindly click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel, Everything Data Analytics, and also click the notification button to receive updates on all the tutorials that we are sharing every week. So in this tutorial video, we've started with the introduction of Power BI. You can go and watch that or click the video links in the video description to check for the first video. But today's we'll be starting with our first lesson and the most crucial step in Power BI, that is extracting data from different sources. So this is data extraction. So this is how you can import data from different sources into Power BI. So whether you are working with Azure databases or cloud services, Power BI make it easy for you to bring your data together. So let's get started. So if this is your first time in Power BI, you can just go to your window search and then type Power BI here, tap Power BI, then you see Power BI desktop, then you click on it and it will take you to Power BI desktop where we can start importing data into Power BI desktop. So before we start working with data, we need to get into Power BI, which is what I'm currently doing here. So we need to get to into Power BI. This is Power BI interface. We need to get into Power BI. Power BI allows you to extract data from multiple sources such as Excel file, SQL databases, web data, that's API, website, CSV, JSON, XML file, online services like SharePoint, Google Analytics, and the likes. So now with this, you can actually extract data, import data from different sources into Power BI. So now let's see how to import data into Power BI. So to import data into Power BI, you open your Power BI, then by default you will see this 4 icon, which is where you can import your data. So you can import your data from Excel, you can import your data from SQL, then you can paste data link into a blank table, then you can just try a sample data set, or you can just click here and get data from other sources, or you go to this, come right to this place. Okay, I'm trying to remove that. So you can click here and get data from other sources, which is here, or you go to your get data, which is home, get data. Once you click get data, you will see different sources where you can extract your data from. So once you go to home tab and click get data, a window pop showing different data sets or sources, which is this. You can see different data sources. So to choose your data source, you can select different data sources depending on kind of where you want to extract your data from, whether it's Excel, if it is text VI, text XCSV. So if I click on all, it will bring everything. So if I click on file, whatever that is under file, these are the things under file. So you can Excel, text CSV, XML, JSON, and all these things, they are under file. And then if I click on database, you can see the different different sources on database that we can actually extract data for into Power BI. So you can see SQL server base there, SQL server database, access database, SQL analysis. Down, you can scroll down and check every other sources that you can actually import data from. Then Microsoft or Fabric, you can check that too. Power Platform, Azure, and then online services. So we have different sources that you can actually, and all that you can actually extract your data from. So depending on the kind of data that you want to use, you can actually choose anyone that you want to. So if for this demo, let's select Excel. So I'm going back to all, then I will click Excel. But if you are using a databases or a web API, you will select that option instead. So like I said, it depends on the kind of or the kind of source that where you want to extract your data from. So for this demo, I'm going to be using Excel. So click on Excel and then I'm going to connect. So it will take me, once you choose that data source, please select file and open. So now to take me to where I want to, depending on the type of file that I want to, depending on the type of file I want to. So let me check. So let me choose this. So I'm choosing that particular Excel. So Power BI will show a preview of the data. So this is the preview of the data. So Power BI will show a preview of the data. You can choose to load it directly or to click transform data to clean the data first. So now for this, depending on if you want to load everything, so this, on this file there are three different file sheets inside this Excel worksheet. So if I want to load everything, so that means I'm going to highlight everything. If I want to load everything, I'm going to highlight everything. So now highlight everything. So is it that I load? If I load, that means it will load directly into Power BI. It will load directly into Power BI, Power BI desktop. So if I click on transform, it will take it to Power Query editor to clean my data. That is what it will do. So if I click on load now, it will load to Power BI desktop, like I said. And if I click on transform, it will take it to Power Query editor to where I can transform my data. So I'm going to click on transform so that it can load it to Power Query editor so that we can see it, which is our next tutorial video on this Power BI crash course. So you can see now, these are the three data that we've loaded. So in our next class, we'll be talking about Power Query editor, now to clean and transform data in Power Query editor. Now that we have extracted data, the next step is transforming and shaming our data, and which is our lesson 2. Our lesson 2 will cover data cleaning, handling missing value, and preparing our data set for analysis. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and stay tuned so that you will not miss any video tutorial, especially on this Power BI crash course. So if you found this useful, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comment section. Please like, share, most importantly subscribe. Bye.